Hi everybody, welcome to Gunpla TV.
Hey guys.
Brought to you by HobbyLink Japan. Episode 152.
152, Sid.
And you can see we have a guest host in the show here.
He's replacing me.
That's right. For those of you who might not be one of the people that watched it, we had a live stream. If you're one of the few people on the planet that didn't watch our live stream,
very successful.
You didn't see what happened. We built the Neo Zeong.
Sid built the Neo Zeong in record time.
In I think it was like 2.5 hours or something. We streamed the
first time on the internet.
That's right. We streamed it from start to finish. It took 2.5 hours, so we were able to get it done. And I think it worked out really well.
As if you want to see it, just look for the live stream video. It's there.
Yeah.
And you can watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
You might have some deja vu though.
Yeah, of course. Like you might have seen it already. But we are going to go into a little bit more depth with the completed kit today. I know Ryan, he's built one too.
I built one.
And I'm
not
gonna,
all of it.
I'm going to kind of talk about gimmicks and things like that that I couldn't really show when we were assembling it. But first, normally we talk about what just came in. With this big guy releasing at the end of last month. Nothing new has come in since then. But some new stuff just went up on our site.
But we have something special to give away.
Oh yeah, see Ryan's all above this. Check this out. Ta-da! Now,
it's a carry bag.
This is a carry bag, and we are going to give these away, but we are going to tell you how to win it at the end of the episode, so stick around.
Stay tuned.
I'm glad you kept your eye on the prize there, Ryan.
Well, let's
wink,
let's have a look at what's just come in.
Yeah, let's have a look at what is on our site now. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about, actually it isn't a Gundam, but we did see it at the Shizuoka Hobby Show back in May, and it looked really, really good.
It actually looked good. For Pat Labor.
Yeah, that's right. Pat Labor fans. This is the Ingram, the Type 98 AV, and it's kind of redone. You know, the other one we showed the Ingram on the show.
Yeah.
It's an older kit.
It
stands up pretty well, but I mean, seeing the detail on this
screws.
thing. Yeah, it's true. Seeing the detail on this one though, it's getting me really excited to like actually build an Ingram again. After that, we have what everybody's been waiting for. Everybody's been saying, I want the Gundam finished. Renestia, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm sure we'll get corrections.
Yeah, somebody's got to correct me. I always mispronounce my Italian katakana. Finesce. Renestia. Fettuccine. Yes. Pizza and stuff. Okay. A lot of people were just waiting and hoping for a master grade release of the Finesce, but it never came. But Bandai is bringing the HG version of the Renesciata version of this suit. So I think once we get that out of the way, there is a good possibility we'll see an MG. We won't know yet. After that,
yeah, and it's just one thing. It does transform into.
Of course,
the
it does transform. This is the Z2, the Zeta 2. Now I don't know if this actually belongs to a series. I think it's just a mobile suit variation, MSV, and there's a lot of fans out there. And with MSVs, it's hit or miss on whether you see them as released as a kit of any kind. But I'm glad to see we're going to actually see the Z2 coming out here. And last that just went up. Doesn't surprise me at all. I think most of the Unicorn Gundams have made their way into the BB form, and Phoenix is just in line there. So we're gonna see him.
I like it.
Oh, it does look really good. In some ways, I think it's going to be a lot more stable than the MG Phoenix was. Like you're probably gonna be able to play with this guy quite easily.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what the gold looks like on this guy.
All right, that's it for the stuff that just went up on our site. Of course, next week we'll start seeing the kits arrive. And
buy from HLJ.
And in 2 weeks' time is the HGUC Gouf.
Oh,
so
might have to do a live stream for that.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this we gotta get back to this guy, Mr. Neo Zeong. That dominates this episode. Ryan, I don't see yours on the table. What's up with yours? So you said you built it.
I did. Well, most of it, but Sid mentioned there's a special carrying box.
Yeah, this is the second box that's in the bottom of the big box.
Yes.
And we can show it to you during the live stream. But this box, I want to actually, can I pull it back just enough so you can see the design here? This box actually is meant for you to actually transport it if you wish to take it apart.
If you don't want the carry bag.
And transport it. But I see Ryan's got most of the assembly in here already. So we'll watch Ryan stick his on the stand here and we'll follow along with him.
I've only done this once.
Okay,
I'm sure Sid will give me some guidance.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it is. Okay, let me just...
So here's the stand. Before you stick anything on here, I want to show you the back here. The back has a depository. You can just put...
Suppository.
I don't know if you want to put these there, but these are the extra hands that go on the back of the suit. Now, this is made to come out, and there's screws here, if you wish. And you can actually pop this piece out. It's very sturdy and very strong. And you can replace it with a much shorter peg, which you can use to hold your Neo Zeong should you wish to, take these off. And I've got mine off because I wanted this thing in the shot because it's just too tall.
Yeah, it is
So
huge.
mine's mounted on the smaller stand, and mine's going to go on the bigger one.
Okay, so this is the Beetle.
Yeah, I call it the tortoise shell. Okay.
Okay, so it's very straightforward.
Yeah,
you just
drop it on the top there.
Yeah, they kind of had it go this industrial way.
See if we can get this on the shot here.
Oh, I don't know if we can, but okay. So here's the torso, would you say?
Yeah. The upper body.
Upper body.
Upper body.
So yeah, it's all huge pegs, so you can't really.
Yeah. If you can't figure out how to put this thing together, then
and it's very unlikely you'll break the connection.
Yes.
They're
and
massive.
also, it's not like tight or anything. Like you do get a little bit of movement there if you want to pose them, but really you're not going to do much anything there. Okay, now.
You want to try to get it in there?
These go. I'm going to start from this side first.
Now these also have huge pegs on them, so you can't really miss.
You're not going to have a problem here.
No.
The only problem is I can't see from this angle, but the manual actually has you kind of put it on first and then put on the stand, but
yeah, we're doing it.
We're just going in the order Ryan's taking them out here. There we go.
I must say, I'd like to just say a little bit about building this thing.
Yeah.
It's very straightforward.
Yeah.
It took me 2 Indiana Joneses to get this far,
Yeah.
and a couple of Arrested Developments.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just got to watch your gate marks. Like, just make sure you're cleaning them off.
Yeah.
and
Some of
that
them,
kind of
some of
thing.
them are pretty sizable, but I was actually quite surprised in some areas. The gates are very narrow,
Yeah.
and you actually get quite small gate marks that are kind of unnoticeable on this size kit. Okay.
And he is epic. Like once he's sitting in your room, like he demands your attention.
I know.
Now, Sid's going to talk about the gimmicks. So let me get this off the table.
Yeah. I'm going to talk about the gimmicks such as the arms on the back, and also we'll talk about the shenanigans that comes with this guy. And yeah, definitely that's going to be something I can show you once we clear off the table here. All right, so I've got my Neo Zeong here. Without those big tanks, I got it low because we had to fit everything in the shot here. But we're going to talk about, one, how to get the shenanigans mounted in this guy, and also these arms on the back. So let's do the arms on the back first because it's probably easier. Creak, creak, creak. So here's how the arms sit naturally, just kind of sitting there. I've got the extra hands here, which I stacked kind of nicely.
Yeah, very nice.
We'll put them on. Basically, you have the joint. If you pull this out, this arm will pivot, like so, and then you have the ability to turn it sideways. So when you want to start positioning these arms, you can turn them this way, or bend them a little bit this way and this way. Now, there's actually after this not a terribly large amount of stuff you can do with it, but that might be for the better because these hands are so heavy that if we were to spin them around all over the place, this thing might start to topple. I'm thinking, that would probably be what would happen. But anyway, you can see kind of how they can change shape here, and once you get them on there, you can just drop your hands in. It's really, really simple. One thing you'll notice with this guy is that, there's no polycaps, of course. He's far too heavy for that, so you're relying mostly on just that peg connection, male-female connection, and it's pretty tight. It'll become looser as you go, but for now, it works pretty good. And this is kind of what you can do with that back here. I mean, you can get more motion. Let's try this on. You can get more motion if you want to kind of point it up this way, but you're never going to be able to get it over the top, but that's okay because I don't want to disturb my shenanigans back here. So I'm going to spin this around. Now you can see, actually, I'll move these out of the way for this shot. Can you see it? Can you see him in there? He's looking kind of awkward in there.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit of work to get in there, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'll spin him around here first. You can see it. And I'm actually going to bring Ryan's guy on here. This is actually perfect here because I can kind of show you. Now, when you do this, the first thing you need to do is start preparing. Like these things pop off the bottom, like so. Like so. And you also have to pop off pieces off the front. So this does open, of course, but you're actually meant to start popping off these pieces. But because of the curve, you can't just kind of flick it off. But they do put this little tab in here. Can you see that? This little tab, you can actually kind of use it, and you can take off both ends at the same time.
Okay.
So it actually is a little bit easier than I originally thought it would be when I was, trying it out. Thank goodness. Come on, buddy. Like so. And then you can see some detail in there. Now, when it comes to the Shenanju here, let me see if I can pop him out. I've got his bazookas in there. I may take those off just for now. One thing I wanted everybody to see once I get this guy out of here is that you can't really, well, you got to make some adjustments to your Shenanju before you stick him in. It's just not, if you have an HG Shenanju already, you can't quite just plop him in here. I'm going to put him down here. Don't need these right now. You will notice that he does not have his fuel tanks on. Normally you'd pop in those fuel tanks, but they cannot go on when you're sticking him in the cockpit, the compartment. And one other thing that's quite interesting is when you go to assemble them, the manual has you cut this front skirt piece. It's normally one piece. Most HG kits have this as one piece. The manual actually has you cut it kind of at the joint part, which allows you to kind of spread it out. And you need to spread it out because it has to actually fit in here. You can see there's this little hollow in here. That's where his skirt is going to fit, and that's kind of how he's supposed to stay. So I'll just try it out here. You also have to kind of bend his legs back, like so. And if you are having trouble, of course, you can always just pop off the backpack. That's not a problem. Using an HG kit, it comes off quite a lot easier than the MG kit. Also, can you see these side pieces here? These are meant to come off. So if they're in your way, just pull them off. Okay, Shenanju, your time to shine, buddy. It's not an easy process, I would think, but once you get the limbs kind of bent and angled the right way, he should drop in pretty easily. And thank goodness Bandai makes it easy to take off the side pieces, otherwise you'd have a heck of a time here. But he's supposed to slide all the way in here, clunk, 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 and you can see Shenanju's big shoulders. They fit in here pretty well. A little snug. Come on, buddy. But he does make it in. Now, you can see these hollows here. I will explain that in a second. I just want to make sure that this guy is in the right spot. I think I'm just out of alignment somewhere here. There we go. That's kind of what I want. Just kind of sit in there. Drop your hand in there. Now, you can plug these back on, but I have to show you that part, so I'll leave that for now. But plug this back up here. Looking at this piece, you can see there's two connections. Normally you will connect it by the lower one, or sorry, the top one. But you have this little gap here that you don't notice. When this is on, you don't notice this little gap. You can actually plug these into that gap, like so. And actually have them open, like the whole cockpit's kind of opened. This is when, I guess, in the animation, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan, but because I haven't seen that one episode yet, but this kind of all opens up and he pops in and out. There he is, like so. I'm going to put this guy here, lie him down, just because it's easy, because I want you to see the bottom. Now the bottom, you have these little, come on, you have these little tabs here. Now, you are able to put these back on, and when you put these on, it will kind of go around his knee, so you're not have this knee kind of blatantly obvious. Tuck that in there.
Actually, that's like somewhere to kneel.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of kneeling in there. Although his position looks a little uncomfortable because he's like crouched. I imagine if he wasn't a robot, he might be a little uncomfortable, but he's okay. And now I have these bazookas. These bazookas are unique to this kit. You can't get these bazookas anywhere else. The original HG Shenanju did not come with them. But what you can do is you pop these out and you can put them in here. So he's got his little extra firepower. Now, we all know that the bazooka is supposed to like slide in and out, like the original one that came with the MG. The barrel could slide in and out. You cannot do that with this one. But Bandai does give you, I've got right here, 2 smaller barrels. So if you want it to look like it's, you know, slid in there, you just stick it in like so.
They think of everything, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, when the HG Shenanju first came out, I was actually like really surprised at just how much stuff they gave you. They gave you all the beam effect parts and everything else you needed. You don't get the beam effect parts with this guy, but for the most part, he's going to be mounted in here, so you don't need them. Here's, of course, the fuel tanks that you will mount on the back. Now, we have these 2 small pieces. Like, what are they used for? Well, what you can do is you can plug them into here, like so. So you have the option of, you know, putting it back on. If I take out the bazooka, I can put it back on into its normal position. But if I want to leave that, so the bazookas are like that, what I do is with this adapter, because that's what it is I plug it in like into that spot there, and it will hold it open.
Very nice.
So, you know, extra firepower. He's bringing the big guns. That's all this is, right? It's just this giant piece of machinery, weaponry. There you go. Like that. Now, I'll show you the back as well. Swing it around here. You do have this little peg here. That's for the shield. Just plug it on there like that. And you get that in there. You can see the emblem.
Yeah.
I didn't put all the gold foils on because I was running out of time, but you know, it looks good enough to me. What do you think, Ryan?
I am actually surprised by the amount of detail here.
Yeah, when I was assembling it, I thought like, well, it's kind of big and clunky and the pieces are big and okay, this is easy. But I didn't realize, of course, until after when I had to put the Shenanju side mounted, just how much thought, I guess, went into the whole design here, allowing you to get it in and out. Because let's face it, it's very big and very difficult to use. But they allow you at least kind of that access you need to get it in and out and get it done here. All right, that'll wrap it up, I think, for the Neo Zeong on Gunpla TV. I don't know if we can keep bringing this guy back.
Yeah, he takes up so much space. There is just one thing I'd like to say. Like, I'd love to see what some of you guys come up with for the Neo Zeong, if you go crazy with battle damage, because I think this guy is screaming for...
Got a lot of surface to work with if you want to customize it and mod it. We'll get to that in a second because it kind of ties in with something else I want to mention.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk live stream for a second. I want to thank everybody who watched it and participated.
And commented.
It was a lot of fun for me actually because I often build alone, but with this interaction on the live stream, people commenting and asking questions and stuff, it was cool. It's like I'm not kind of tucked into my own house by myself building something. I'm actually involved. And I really like that, so I hope we do more live streams.
There were 818 concurrent viewers when Sid was live streaming, so Sid had an audience.
Some crazy hours. It's like, I gotta get up for work in 3 hours, you know.
And 3,000, like with all the chat, it was like 3,000 comments, kind of, including the live chat,
it was really
which
good.
it was awesome. I had such fun.
Yep, and speaking of the live stream, someone made a nice comment there, Ryan.
Oh, yes. So this is props to Sid.
Yep.
Saw a video of the live stream you guys did for the Neo Zeong build. Straight up epic. I'm usually quite the slacker when it comes to getting around to building the models.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I've got piled up. But when I popped on YouTube and saw Sid actually building that monstrous kit as a live stream special, I got so excited that I had to run and grab one of my models so that I could build while he was building. That will now forever be the story of how my MG RGM 79G came to be. LOL. And that live stream build was an excellent idea. Second comment, I can only hope that it is something that you guys will have an opportunity to do on other models in the future as well. Either way, thanks for all your hard work, Sid and Ryan. Especially Sid. Sid built this kit. Like, his hands were flying.
It was fun. Near the end though, like I know the time is ticking down and I'm like so close I can taste it. Like I want to get this thing done before 5 o'clock. And I'm like snapping things off the runner. Like you'll know when you see that part of the live stream, but I'm just pulling things off. I'm not even bothering to cut them. Again, I think it worked out really well. And I think the first time we were just nervous that we'd have technical issues. But for the most part, smooth, no problem. Everybody could see it as far as we know. So because we know how it works, we're going to look to do more of those in the future. And almost as soon as we shut down the camera after this one was done, we're thinking, oh, when's the next big release?
So we're thinking maybe RG. We're not too sure though. Some kits we might not be able to do the whole thing.
Especially like the MG high new version car that's coming in August, that would take me twice as long as it took to build this thing.
So we might try to give you like a taste.
Yeah, we might try to do things like unboxings and stuff like that. So you get as soon as it comes in, you get that look. But that's something we'll discuss going forward.
Absolutely.
All right, so
what do we got?
We're giving some kits away from episode 151. Here they are, these Gundam UC kits. And I've got the winners right here. Now, if you're watching the live stream, this may seem like deja vu to you because we actually filmed this as part of the live stream because we weren't sure if the live stream would work and we'd have to make an episode. But we don't need that footage anymore, so we're reshooting some of this. So if you heard before who the winners are, just pretend you didn't, all right? Because I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, so first one we're giving away is the BB Kshatriya. Now, at the time, there was 592 comments on that episode. That was the number I used. And random number generator gave me number 374. 374. So that's Gundam Guy 94. And he wrote, like how you guys are talking about the Unicorn Eps. It's interesting to hear what you guys think. And of course, I'd love to win any of those kits. Well, there you go. You did win one.
You get the most awesome
You get the Kshatriya.
Gundam.
It's badass. Okay, second award is the titanium Shinanju. I was actually thinking maybe I'm going to have to use that to plug into that Neo Zeong, but I actually went and built the Shinanju. So.
I very much like this kit.
I know, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
No, it is. It's glossy.
Yeah. Okay, so Rehome 101, Rehome, I don't know how we're going to pronounce this.
Is that the train? Okay, sorry.
He was number 312.
Okay.
Of 592. He says, Sid, you look like you saw your whole life flash in a second there.
Sid's alive.
Yeah, I drank the potion. I'm alive. It was not a problem. And after I took that sip and had that reaction and
that's what made him build so quick.
Acclimated it. Yeah, acclimated. That was the week before. I actually continued drinking it. So
yeah, he finished it.
Maybe it would be a great idea for a segment entitled "Who Dares Sid?" Yeah, so write in what you want to see me do, and I will disregard those comments entirely.
Yeah, I will delete them.
Okay, so the last one. This is the big Resol C.
Resol?
It's huge. It's huge. This goes to Yeronga. Yeronga wrote, "Wow, what a way to end my term. Holidays are coming up, so I could really use some Gunpla to play with. Had a tough school term. By the way, I hope you continue Gunpla TV until your dying breath."
You know,
Sid, last week.
I remember holidays when I was younger.
I remember holidays when I wasn't in Japan.
Yeah. Enjoy them while you can.
I just can't get enough of it. Hilarious.
Yeah, you won this.
He won that one. Good job. Now you definitely have something to play with during your summer holidays. Next week, like I said in the live stream, but I'm going to say again, we're doing Kotobukiya, so somebody's going to win a JQT.
Jahuti.
Someone's going to win a Muv-Love.
Muv-Love.
And someone is going to win a Zoid. Here, let me pull it out. It's down here. Come on, buddy. Gonk. Banging my head against this thing. Saber Tiger.
It's tight back here.
Yeah. That's what somebody said. Okay, so everything's in there. Good. Anyway, you know how to win. Episode 152 on HobbyLink TV. Leave a comment. We'll draw random numbers and then we will pick winners. And speaking of winners, Ryan.
Yes, we need. Now this is the giveaway.
We're doing a giveaway. We're doing a special type of giveaway. So, as we showed you earlier,
we've got 10.
We've got these bags. We actually got 10 of them to give away. They kind of came as a promo for people who ordered the Neo Zeong, but I'm not sure how they were awarded because we got nowhere near these as we got this. Like the numbers don't match up. So we figured rather than do it randomly, we're going to actually award these to people now.
How to win.
Here's how to win. We're going back to Facebook on this one.
Yeah, no, hold on. Facebook, hobbylink.tv Facebook.
Yes.
Because that's the only one you can post on our wall. So if you go to hlj.com's Facebook, you won't be able to post. But on hobbylink.tv, on the hobbylink.tv blog, there's a Facebook icon. Click on that.
Yep. What we're going to ask you to do is, this thing is, its main purpose in life is to carry around that Neo Zeong.
So the cool kids.
Those people who have actually purchased a Neo Zeong and, they have it, they're going to be building it, or, they've got it. I want to see a picture of you with your Neo Zeong.
Yes.
And we'll pick 10 winners, and we will send you guys free. We will send you guys this Neo Zeong bag,
free of charge,
which you can use to carry around your Neo Zeong, or just take shopping.
When you go to your girlfriend's house,
recycle. Yeah.
Your wife wants you to go out on a picnic.
Yeah.
There's so many applications for this camping.
Yeah.
you know, whatever, grocery shopping.
Mine's going to be my earthquake bag.
Yeah.
Earthquake emergency
Mine
kit.
will be my Costco bag.
There you go. Okay, so that's how you win. HobbyLinkTV.Facebook, picture of yourself with your Neo Zeong. That's what we want to see. Okay. We'll set a run, like, let's say, like, how long do you want to go? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say 3 weeks. We'll put a date.
We'll say episode 155. We'll start talking
Yeah,
about
155.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
we're
right.
excited.
Decided. Boom. That's all I have for today.
Yeah, I just want to remind everyone we do have a YouTube channel. Please like us.
Yeah.
And if you like us or whatever you do on YouTube,
Yeah.
when we do live streams, you'll get
Subscribe.
notifications straight away.
That's right. You gotta subscribe.
So subscribe to watch.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll start putting out those more regularly, the live streams.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Okay, so
we have Facebook.
yes.
2 Facebooks, but remember HobbyLink TV is the one you can win on. And what else do we have? We have an awesome blog.
We do HobbyLink.tv.
HobbyLink.tv.
It's on fire right now.
On fire. And,
there's lots of groups in there that are still going strong. And when this guy
which is
came
good.
out,
Yeah,
of course-
please join the community, you know?
Yeah,
Please
it's
join the
cool.
community.
Uh,
Keep it alive.
Okay, so as I said, July started. We've got some HG kits next week. We've got the ZGOC, and then we'll start heading into summer, which is of course the high noon. I'm excited for all of that. So until next time, we'll see you later.
See ya.